Thank you for joining. Ancient medicine for the modern human body. Many of our modern day medical remedies and treatments have their basis in antiquity. For thousands of years, cultures throughout the world used natural, effective healing techniques and substances that are still in use today. Honey. What could be sweeter than a delicious treat doubling as medicine? Lots of ancient societies used honey to treat wounds and diseases of the intestines, including the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans, as it exhibits bacterial activity against many organisms. In ancient Egypt, honey was a standard wound salve. When combined with grease and fiber, and almost all Egyptian medicines contained honey together with wine and milk. According to the article published in the Iranian Journal of Medical Sciences, it was used in embalming and to help heal infected wounds. In modern times, research has shown that honey might stimulate immune responses in wounds and work as an anti-inflammatory, among other uses. Acupuncture. The history of acupuncture dates back to the New Stone Age in China, when stones were first fashioned into needles for medical uses. The techniques were later perfected by the Chinese and have now been adapted across the globe for treating a variety of conditions, including chronic pain, depression, addiction, and many other ailments. Aloe. If there was one thing ancient civilizations could agree on, it was aloe. It had medical uses in ancient Greek, Egyptian, Indian, Mexican, Japanese, and Chinese cultures. In Egypt, 6,000 years ago, according to the National Institutes of Health, the aloe vera plant was known as the plant of immortality. It's been used to heal wounds, treat skin conditions, and act as a laxative. Today it enjoys a good reputation as a folk or traditional remedy for a variety of conditions, including diabetes, asthma, epilepsy, and osteoarthritis. Hand washing. It's a simple idea, but it does a heck of a lot. Washing your hands regularly reduces the spread of germs and illnesses, and it was an idea that can be traced back to the ancient Hebrews, since Hungarian doctor Ignaz Semmelweis had hand washing a popular idea in the medical community. It has saved countless lives. Today, health organizations like the Centers of Disease Control call upon people to regularly wash their hands, particularly during flu season, as a way to prevent the spread of disease. Willow bark. In many societies, including the Chinese and Europeans, people used to chew on this bark to combat fever, pain, and inflammation. It may have worked because of a chemical in the white willow's bark. Willow bark can be used to treat acne, headache, menstrual pain, arthritis, and back pain. It is also used in the prevention of heart attacks. Our ancestors were smarter than we thought. The reason all of these ancient treatments still survive is because they really work. Our ancestors weren't as primitive as they are sometimes portrayed. In fact, we have lost much of the wisdom and medicinal knowledge they possessed. Often modern pharmaceuticals that are based on ancient natural remedies are far less effective than the original sources, which in many cases contain other beneficial compounds that are lost in refinement. And often, The refined pharmaceutical versions of the ancient plant-based remedies are actually far more dangerous and even poisonous to our systems. Holistically speaking, we would do ourselves a favor by re-examining the original natural sources to find out what beneficial properties may have been lost along the way. Thank you for watching, and as always, good day, good health.